Hi, this is C.Ficklin at C.Ficklin.com. Welcome, WYLCOME network.com, iStudyGuides.com, and Explain, ASKPLAIN.com. We're back talking about understanding and speaking metaphoric English, or English metaphorically, the book that I wrote, looking at all these different expressions metaphorically in English. One of the most important areas of English, or of any language, that you want to if you really want to understand a language. You can't only understand words literally, you have to also understand words figuratively and metaphorically. Now, we looked at the verb to be, we looked at the verb to get, and all I did was, and with the verb to get, was just give you different meanings of the verb to get. Now, another extremely important verb, the verb to do is extremely important, but this time I'm going to look at the verb to make. And once again, I'm just going to look at all the different meanings, or at least some of the different meanings of the verb to make. Because the verb to make, like the verb to get, like the verb to do, like the verb to set, like the verb to take, like the verb to pick. No, to pick not so much, but to take, yes. All of these verbs have a lot of different meanings because they've been in the language for many centuries, almost since its very beginning. The verbs are much more Germanic in origin rather than Latin-based verbs. Okay, so let's look at the verb to make. Now I'm looking at the meanings of the verb to make. And once again, when I say meaning, that is, they all have different meanings. So if I were to translate the following sentences, although in English they're all using the verb to make, I would not be using the same verb throughout. Because in a lot of, for example, in Spanish or in French, you would be using different verbs in different sentences. So let's look at the verb to make. If I were to say to you, I'm going to do my best to make your graduation. Now, what does it mean to make someone's graduation? Okay. Now, normally speaking, when you talk about the verb to make, you mean to create. You're normally taught that it means to create. All right. To put things together in order to make something. Fabricar, to fabricate. Well, you don't say fabricate in English, but to create something. No? Or if I said to you, he's going to make that house. Now that's slang. I'm letting you know now that that's slang. Or if I say to you, I don't make a lot, barely enough to keep a roof over my head. By the way, when you say barely enough to keep a roof over my head, that means you're poor. If I don't make enough to keep the roof over my head, that means you are somewhat poor. Okay. So let's go back. I'm going to do my best to make your graduation. In that respect, believe it or not, to make means to be able to attend or to be present at your graduation. So I'm going to do my best to make your graduation. I'm going to do my best to attend your graduation. I'm going to do my best to be present at your graduation. He's going to make that house. There, I'm not talking about to construct the house, okay? You know, he can make a house, but I'm not talking about it in that respect. It means to rob, to steal from, to walk off with, yeah, you use that somewhat, or to finger, yeah, all right? But it means to steal from, or to rob. So he's going to make that house. He's going to rob that house. He's going to steal from that house. Okay. I don't make a lot, barely enough to keep a roof over my head. If I don't make a lot, that means I don't earn a lot. I don't get a lot. At my job, I don't earn a lot of money, so I make just enough to keep me poor and to keep me paying the rent that I have to pay or the mortgage I have to pay, but hardly nothing else. Okay, let's look at some other sentences with to make. He made the criminal the moment that he saw him. Now this is make once again more idiomatic or more in the area of slang. He made the criminal the moment that he saw him. There, that means to correctly identify, to pick out, or to select. So I can say he made the criminal the moment that he saw him, or he correctly identified the criminal the moment that he saw him. To make, let's see this one. The truth is, I don't make you. I never have. I don't use that expression that much. I don't say I don't make you. I would say I don't get you. I don't make you. And this is more British slang. This is slang. British slang, where in English, American English, they might say I don't make you or I don't get you. In British slang, they say to suss out. Suss is S-U-S-S and then out. You would never hear that in American English. Maybe you hear it in New England, but not in American English, generally speaking, to suss out. But to make, in that respect, the truth is I don't make you, I never have, means I don't understand you, I don't get you, I don't comprehend what you, who and what you are. All right. Let's see. Let me give you some expressions here. Let me see something here. Okay, some expressions. If I say to make certain of, if I say I need to make certain of what he told me was true. I need to make certain of what he told me was true. There, that means to check up on or to be sure of. I need to check up on what he told me was true. To make change. To make change for, to give change, to exchange a dollar bill for coins. So, can you make change for $5? And I have a $5 bill. Can you either give me 5 $1 bills, or if I say, can you make change for a quarter? If I have a quarter, can you give me, let's say, 2 dimes and a nickel? All right, that means to make change. Another one means, okay, this dress is beautiful, but for it to fit me, I have to make some changes. Not change. I have to make some changes. This dress is beautiful, but for it to fit me, I have to make some changes. There, to make changes means to alter, to modify, right? So it's either smaller or larger, depending. To make demands on someone. To make demands on someone. He is always making unreasonable demands on his employees. He is always making unreasonable demands. Means to require, expect, or demand something from someone. Alright, if you make demands on somebody, you want something from that person, always expecting something from that person. To make a difference in one's life, to make do, to make die 1,000 deaths. If I make you die 1,000 deaths, that means to humiliate or to shame or to embarrass. Okay, let's see. So time is up. We'll be back. I'll be back with more expressions from understanding and speaking metaphoric English. Okay? Thank you.